Hi guys, it's Denise with Kylie's World. So, yesterday I did not vlog because it was such a big deal. I was starving yesterday. Yesterday the real hunger kicked in, going 3 days without food. And ironically, I just kept myself busy to try not to think about it. I was a little grumpy, but overall, I mean, it wasn't hard, but it was difficult because I was hungry. My stomach, you could hear it. Like I was talking to my grandmother's nurse, and it was like, "Rawr," and I was like, oh, it's so embarrassing. But it's not at the same time. I have to take care of myself. So, anyways, do I recommend it? Yes, because when I ate food, finally, after I hadn't eaten for 3 days, I finally had a meal. Y'all, I have never ate like I ate such a small portion. I made sure it was palm size, right? I ate this portion of food. I was tired at first, which I expected because the food would sit heavy on my stomach. But after that, guys, I felt amazing. It was like my body immediately converted the food into energy. Like I was gone, y'all. And then today I just keep going, and I've gotten the past total of 4 days have been the most productive days out of my entire year. Whether it's because I didn't, what I think happened, y'all, and I'm going to be honest, was eating 3 times a day, even though I work out and I work out hard 3 times a week, right? Even though I do work out and I do, what the problem is I'm not doing enough. We're eating like we are nomadic, and we're not nomadic. We're not nomads anymore, guys. We sit most of the day. Even once I'm done working out, I come home, I answer emails, I do this, but I'm not as active as you would need. I do not need to ingest as many calories as I'm ingesting. I also want to stop eating dinner because who in the world needs that much food for energy to go to bed? And what happens is we spend, instead of relaxing and actually resting and let the body go to sleep and actually like get our stuff together, what we're doing is we're making it work all night long. I had the best night's sleep I have ever had in like a long time, like years and years and years. The food I eat now, I can tell right after I eat it, I'm going. The biggest two important meals would be breakfast, because that's the first meal after you break your fast. So it does matter what you eat when you break a fast. And then second, lunch. Lunch has to power and give us the energy for the rest of our day. Like my daughter gets out of school at 2:30, so I've got to have the energy to go get her. And then when she gets home, she's got homework. Not normally, but sometimes she has homework. She has clubs. She's about to start swim team. Swim is an intensive sport. I don't know if y'all know this, but they want them in the water at least 6 days a week. So that means 6 days a week I am carpooling kids. I am to and from, and I am exhausted. And that does not include any of my business ventures or anything else that I'm doing. That is just strictly my daughter. So I was living tired. I was waking up tired. Everything I did, I was exhausted. But how could I blame myself? Literally, I ingest. What am I eating the food for? Especially at night. At 5 o'clock at night, I'm sitting down to eat dinner. Tell me something. Why am I eating all that food to go to bed? Do I really need that energy? Why is my biggest meal at night? That was in place as a social norm years and years and years ago. Do you know why? So that we would all become unhealthy, needing to rely on the Western medical system. At the time, it was a big gamble, and they were making sure that their gamble paid off. If y'all think your doctor's there to make you healthy, think again, my dear. For example, I go in for indigestion. I keep having indigestion, doctor. I don't know what to do. Instead of saying, okay, either it's your diet and or we need to make sure that you have fresh garlic with every meal so that when you ingest the food, there's enough acid in your stomach to actually digest the food and let it pass on through. After a couple hours, the acid recedes. You have no more food in the stomach. The reason you have indigestion is because you eat something, the food sits in your stomach and has nowhere to go but up. It bubbles up. It's half acidic and stuff. So no, they don't do that. They cut the proton pump inhibitors. That's what they give you, is a proton pump inhibitor medication. So they turn your stomach pumps off, lowering the amount of stomach acid in your stomach. Okay, so you're telling me when I eat food, I won't have stuff coming back up. You will, slightly, just not as bad as you did before, but you will because you don't have enough acid to digest the food you just ate. And if you don't have enough acid to digest the food, it's going to sit in your stomach. And what's over the years is going to happen is you're going to get like a, I think it's called hiatus hernia. I slaughter that one, but it starts with an H. It's a hernia at the end of the esophagus that closes the stomach off so the stuff doesn't come back up. My grandmother has one. So when she eats something very, very acidic and I don't put enough garlic in it to counteract the acidity of it, she's going to have indigestion all night long. So if you think you're going to the doctor for them to cure you, no, no, no. They're just going to treat the symptom. They're treating the sickness. And if you treat illness and disease, you get illness and disease. If you treat health, you get health. No one treats health anymore. I do. Follow me, sweeties. I got your back because you know what? I'm tired of the medical system. I went there and went there and went there. I was always fatigued. I have headaches. I'm just sick of it. No answers. Did a bunch of tests, no answers. Wasn't able to do a thing for me. So between changing my diet, educating myself, figuring out, oh, if you eat large amounts of this food, it could give you headaches. That was not even a thought that ever crossed my doctor's mind. Does that say enough already? But anyways, I highly recommend the bone broth collagen. After I would drink the collagen, y'all, I had energy, like the cleanest fuel ever. So what I did with the rest of my bone broth collagen is I turned it into a chili. I was like chili on those warm days, and chili's so heavy on the stomach, so that bone broth collagen should give me a bit of energy along with a lot of fiber from all the beans and stuff in the chili. So I'm going to post my recipe for my chili. I put Harvard beets in my chili and like carrots and bone broth. I mean, you'll have to try it. You see the chili and you're like, wow, this looks like a dumpster fire. And that's actually what I call it, is a dumpster fire chili. It is delicious. I highly recommend it. And also, I haven't had a chance to edit my bone broth stuff, but I'm trying to get my food blogging website up and running, y'all. And it's been a horrible nightmare. Everything I try just ends up like crash and burn. I've been trying all week to get this done. And I've got maybe not even a fourth of it done. I mean, I don't write code very much. And I was on Shopify and realized that's the entirely wrong platform. So I went to WordPress. So we'll see how this works out. So anyways, highly recommend a good detox. And I do mean a several day detox, especially if you are eating several times a day and you're not burning all the calories that you're eating in a day. And especially if you wake up tired, you go to bed tired, you wake up tired, and you live tired, you should really think about what you're eating. If you are eating horrible, you're going to feel horrible. If you're eating good, you're going to feel good. But not only that, you have to look at what you're eating, how much you're eating, and when you're eating it. So what, when, and it don't matter where. You could eat anywhere you want. Who, what, where, when, why was the quote. Anyways, getting off topic here. So I'll keep posting, but y'all, seriously, try this detox. I cannot imagine a better detox. And actually, someone recommended that they do an enema, that you do an enema all the days that you detox. That is brilliant, because not only are you detoxing this, you need to be detoxing this too. This whole area there. Get it out of here, you know? I think that's a great idea. Shout out. I'm going to put your name in the comments so you can see this video. Thank you for watching, guys. And subscribe if you like more stuff like this, because you know what? I have common sense stuff that will change your life. I'm actually helping a couple of my friends lose weight, and I'm so proud of them. I am so proud. One in particular, and I think if she sees this video, she'll know exactly who I'm talking about. You got this, girlfriend. But no, all y'all have it. You just need simple life changes. It's not hard to lose weight. Well, it's a dedication. It's not hard once you realize, once you're in it and you're like, oh, really? I've just been ingesting so many chemicals that when I eat, my stomach doesn't tell my brain that I'm full. So I overeat every single time. And then, oh, I'm not burning off enough calories. And, oh, you have to stop eating for a little bit to kill off the weak cells. And that prevents cancer, guys. Fasting prevents cancer. Cancer, literally, they find it by giving you radiated sugar water. And the cancer, you'll drink it, and the sugar water, the cancer, say you have breast cancer, you drink the sugar water, and the breast absorbs the sugar because cancer eats the sugar. So they know you have breast cancer because you absorb the sugar water. They have much better methods now, but that is one method that they did use. And it was like, goes to show you, we are being killed with sugar. People got off in the 70s of, oh, I was supposed to let you go. Hold on. People got off on the 70s and the 80s going about taste. They didn't care if it was healthy or not. They didn't care how you got the final product. They just wanted that final product. So if you were in love with cheesecake and you go to the store, Billy Murray's doesn't have no cheesecake. I want the cheesecake. And they're like, oh, well, we can't get it right now. But, oh, we'll get it on the shelves. We'll promise you we'll get it on that shelf. So they do. They get it on the shelf, but they do it in a way that you don't want that shit in your stomach. So instead of your stomach being able to communicate with your brain, it's scrambled with all these chemicals in the stomach going, what? And the next thing you know, you've overate. And try doing that every single day, day in for years. You're going to significantly gain weight. It's scary what people are allowed to put in our bodies. I mean, you go buy a bag of chicken nuggets. Look at the first ingredient. It probably ain't chicken. I'm sorry, but a chicken nugget, first ingredient should be chicken. We as a society, very scary what's going on, guys. Very scary. But anyways, follow me and I'll help you with it. Enjoy this day. Before it starts getting really cold, it's really nice up here for November, so enjoy it.